Welcome to Their Budding Baby.
Hi, my name is Shelanie, and I am a Christian, black and white, single mother of two children, and I am entering my journey of surrogacy. I found out about surrogacy in 2005. I received a phone call from a client of mine, and she was just expressing her difficulty with pregnancies that she and her husband were having, and that they were really trying to have a family, but it wasn't quite working out the way that they planned, and that they had been discussing me and would love for me to consider carrying a child for them. At that moment, my heart stopped, and I couldn't even express what I was feeling, really. It was such a humbling and honoring feeling. I felt so special, and just thinking, you have to think very highly of someone to consider them to carry a child for you. That is precious cargo. So I was really feeling for them, and I would have loved to carry a baby for them. But I was 2 months pregnant at the time of the call. So I told her, I'm actually pregnant at this moment, but once I have my baby, I would love to carry for you. And little down the line, she was actually blessed with a set of twins that they were able to carry without going through a surrogate. So God had a different plan, and it worked out for them. And they're healthy babies. They're big kids now, but they're healthy, and God worked that out. So for me, having two children, I enjoyed being pregnant. I loved it. Just knowing that there's this tiny little thing inside of you that just grows, and first you feel like flutters, and it's like little butterflies in your stomach, and then you feel like little fingers. And before you know it, you're getting kung fu kicked because there's no more room inside. But as a mother, I just remember feeling like I have to be the best that I can be so my kids will have the best chance in life. You just see this little face and you want the best for them, and you pray God's blessings on them, that He'll always be with them and protect them and guide them. It's coughing in the background. And you just want the best for your children. So I want to be able to give someone that, whether it's their first child or their second child. If they're trying to have a child and they're having difficulties, I want to be there. And I just cannot wait to start this journey. It's actually been going a lot smoother than I ever could have imagined. December 30th, I decided to call after praying and just asking God to be with me during this. And if it's not meant to be, that it just doesn't happen. But if it is, just let it be a smooth transition. Let it just work out. And that's exactly what's been happening. The night before I met with the agency, I wound up meeting two girls who were with a different agency who were surrogates. The night before I meet with the agency I went with. And so out of all this time, when I could have ran into someone who's experienced this personally, it happens the night before I meet with the agency. So I'm like, okay, God, all right. So I pray the morning before I go to meet with the agency. Smooth. It just went smooth. Before I know it, I have a profile up, and a couple has liked my profile, and they're inquiring about whether I would consider working with them. You get to see what it is that they experience, what it is that they want out of a family, what they've been trying for and just haven't been able to accomplish, but they need you. They need your body, they need your spirit, they need you to help them accomplish this. I remember just reading over the profile and then what they'd like after the surrogacy happens, and I had to remove myself from it, because you have to remember what your position is in this journey is to be healthy and carry a baby, and you have to give that baby back. You can't keep that baby. And and also, it's like whatever the parents' wishes are, that's what you go with. And as a surrogate, you think, okay, well, I wonder what the baby's going to be like when he gets older. I wonder if they're going to find out about me, or how would I feel later. But it's like, my job is to carry this baby as healthy as I can, and then help them with a healthy start. That's my job. And so when I agreed to work with this couple, we got a conference call, and I remember the first time I heard her voice, just such a sweet voice. And I'm looking at their profile and looking at their pictures and looking over their story and their history, and my heart was just touched that this is it. This is it, because I felt connected already. I had already been reviewing their profile over and over and over and putting myself in her shoes. How would I feel if that were my story? And her voice was so sweet, and she just sounds so genuine and really wanted to know about me. She wanted to know what was it that I like to do, what kind of things did I enjoy, and it was interesting. It was just that connection automatically happening as a woman, as a mother, just knowing what it feels like to be able to have a family and have children, and look at these little people who are you walking around with their own little personality, their own little quirks to them, but it's your family. And to hear them reconfirm that they wanted me to carry for them, it made me really emotional, because I'm like, this is real. It's not just on paper. It's not just hearsay. They're telling me, we love your spirit. We love so many things about you. We want you to carry for us. And I'm like, absolutely, I'll do it. I'm with you. Here we go on this journey, and I promise to be the healthiest, to give you the healthiest baby that I can, and let's go for it. So that's how it started. I mean, that's been within like 3 weeks of beginning the process. And now I've already had my psychoanalysis done, part 1 and 2, and I've cleared that. And so next is my clinic trial. So basically to make sure that my body is physically able to carry a baby through. So being in prayer this whole time, and like I said, everything's been smooth, and I don't expect anything but great news. And this is going to be an interesting journey, and I would love for you to be on it with me. So whether you're a mother who is considering to be a surrogate, or you're someone who would love to be a mother but needs a surrogate, please do subscribe to my channel so you can see what it is that a surrogate goes through emotionally, physically, and just get a little insight on how a surrogate feels. And it's going to be interesting. It's going to be cool. So please do subscribe, and I'm looking forward to interacting with you. I also have a Ustream I'll be interacting with you guys on, and also Instagram. And so you can also email me, and I'll put the links to my video on here. So thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. I know you could be anywhere else on YouTube, but you're right here with me, and I thank you. So God bless you, and I'll see you soon.
Find me on Instagram as Budding Baby.